And good morning. I know I look a mess. I feel a mess. It's a wonderful Monday morning. I got a little cold. But I will be sitting in this line. Looks like the majority of my morning to be getting a COVID test because we can't just catch a regular cold or have allergies anymore without getting Q-tips stuffed up our nose before they can tell us that it's just our allergies or just a regular cold. But anyway, today, while I'm sitting here and while I got time, because I got plenty at this moment. It's actually getting warm in my car too. And that noise you hear is my hazards while I'm sitting here. So, don't pay no attention to it. But y'all know the best way to deal with a miserable bitch that ain't comfortable with herself? The best way to deal with them is just let them watch you be great. You feel what I'm saying? Because motherfucker like me, somebody always got something to say. Whether it be my weight, my hair, my butt, my skin, my glasses, my eyebrows. It's always my nails. It's always something. I can't never just go nowhere without people just, chilling or without even just not being noticed. I can't just walk in a room and disappear. And I'm not sure why, but, whatever. But every time I go somewhere, somebody always got something to say. A lot of times I go somewhere and it's cool and I have people walk up on me and say, "Oh, you're so pretty," or something like that. And then, thank you, "Oh, your skin is so nice. What do you put on it?" type shit. You know what I'm saying? And, who don't like a good compliment or whatever? But then you got the people who, because I got a very short haircut, little fade, whatnot, with a little razzle dazzle on top. So you get the people, "Oh, I love your hair." There's not many people who could pull that off. Some of them motherfuckers be hating, and some of them motherfuckers be genuine. For the hating ass motherfuckers, it be like, okay, and I'm sorry that you not confident in yourself, that you can't rock what the fuck ever, because you can pull off whatever the fuck ever you want to, because it's what you want to do. If you feel like you can pull it off, then bitch, go pull it off. That's all it is to it. Some people have to walk out of the house looking a certain way every day. And I'm not saying walk out there looking like no goddamn bum like I'm looking today. And even though I'm sick, I didn't walk out the house with, now I do have my head wrapped up in this scarf. And that's because I didn't have no hat. And like I say, it's cold outside. It's 34 degrees out here this morning. I didn't have a hat, so I had to cover my head because it's supposed like I don't got them hair, you know what I mean? So, but I still got on a whole outfit. Yeah, I got on a hoodie, but it's cold outside. I'm protecting myself. I don't look like no bum. Shoes are clean. Body's washed, smelling good. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying walk out the house looking like a total mess, and I'm actually not gonna even get out the car at all. But some people just can't. Some people just are not confident within themselves. They don't love themselves, and they always want to go around and talk about somebody and look at her man, look at her shoes she got on, and look at this and look at that. Bitches who do that shit is miserable. Cause I'm too busy around here being happy to talk about a motherfucker, and too busy being unbothered to notice that somebody is even talking about me. Usually somebody got to point it out to me. When they do, I'm not gonna lie, I get a little shitty at first, and I be feeling, give them a little salt or whatever, and he be like, you know what? It ain't even worth it, because they gonna lower my energy and turn my smile upside down for what? To get exactly what they wanted out of me. Then we'll be two miserable bitches instead of one. Nah, bitch, I'm just gonna sit over here and continue to be my fabulous self and enjoy myself and have a good time in the simple things in life and be grateful that I'm motherfucking walking around this bitch living and breathing and being happy while I'm doing that type shit. You feel me? Because that's the best way to deal with a miserable bitch, is to let her sit in her miserableness, if that's even a word. For today, we're gonna make that up and make that a word. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta call people and talk about them or point stuff out and stuff like that. Why you not too busy enjoying your surroundings to even notice that my shoe was dirty or my butt was lumpy or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, What that got to do with you? Absolutely nothing. Is that changing your paycheck? Is it improving or bringing your situation down? If it's not, then don't worry about it. I might notice something about you and then be like, hey, it is what it is. That don't mean I have to go point it out to nobody or tell nobody about it or point it out to you. It just is what it is. They ain't got nothing to do with me. The best thing you could ever do in your life is mind your own business and be unbothered. Because when I say happiness is always a motherfucking choice. It is. And when they say ignorance is bliss, and I'm not saying I'm just walking around here being a dumb bitch, but ignorance is truly bliss, because I really be unbothered. Like, and then if a motherfucker do say something to me, I got a little quick thought about it, then I'm back to being unbothered. Because why? Is that shit gonna give me a raise? Is it gonna boost up my credit score or anything like that? Is my hair gonna grow? Is my waist gonna shrink? No. Well, shit. Fuck what you talking about. And then shit, and then motherfuckers want to complain about you, you ain't got to suck it off. Fuck it. So it shouldn't bother you now. So shit. And the bitch ain't got a problem with none of that. Look at yourself. Before you sit around and talk about somebody else, evaluate yourself. And especially with a motherfucker like me, you better make sure that you one of the bitch ain't got a quick motherfucking cutthroat comeback for that ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I can hurt a motherfucker feelings real quick with a whole smile. On some bald head whole shit. You feel me? Because it ain't nothing you can tell me about me that I don't already know. And it'll just fuck you up, the shit that I'll say back if you come to my face with some stupid shit. So, just worry about your motherfucking self. Go do some crunches or some squats or some shit. Because I don't know. I just don't understand what it's like to continually be a miserable bitch. Because I have been a miserable bitch in points in my life. And that is how I know that the best way to deal with one is to bask in all your wonderfulness and be unbothered. Because what is that? That eats the miserable bitch up. And then she gonna call all her miserable bitch buddies and be like, oh, this bitch thought she was doing something because blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, no. The bitch ain't thought she was doing shit. She was doing it. She was living her best motherfucking life. And then you was sitting there watching and being miserable about it. You feel me? So I just this shit's funny, but I just made that whole shit because I was thinking about some shit. And you know how when you don't give a motherfucker a response and they say something to you and you don't whoop their ass, you don't act a goddamn fool, motherfuckers will say like, you a punk. I ain't no punk. I'm a bitch that's damn near 40 years old and living my best motherfucking life. And no matter what happens to me, it seems like everything is always okay and it's always good. So do I give a fuck if a bitch say some shit like she don't like my haircut or my glasses are too big or my lips are dry? None of that shit. I don't give a fuck. Tell your man to come over here and wet them up for me. You feel me? So, I don't never be worried about none of that shit. Like, it just amazes me how miserable people can be and the petty shit that they will point out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you over here waiting on nah, look, I ain't even finna go there. Cause I'm finna be on some bullshit, but nah, I quit that part. But shit, I'm unbothered like a motherfucker. And that's the best way to be. So anytime you somewhere, and this is for the females and the niggas, anytime you somewhere and somebody just hating to where everybody got to point out to you that they hating, you ain't got to have no motherfucking response for them. There's no need for any of that. That's crazy. I've been sitting here for like an hour and this is the first time I done fucking moved up. That's crazy. But you don't have to honor that shit with no motherfucking response. Continue to live your best life and motherfucking glow in the sun like I'm fucking doing right now. You feel me? Because life is good. You feel me? Ain't no complaints over here except for this goddamn line right here. But it is what it is. And I'm rambling and talking on and shit, and I'm finna hit 10 minutes, so I'm gonna let y'all go. But go on out here and live your best life and be unbothered. You hear me? Make a miserable bitch even more miserable. See, that's why how much I can't even relate to that shit no more. I can't even pronounce the shit. But it is what it is. Bye, y'all.